there's going to be such a pull between you two. It's going to feel like gravity. Like you cannot be away from this person. They cannot be away from you. Yeah, it's funny I said that. I don't know why I can't stay away from you. Hi Aries, I'm here to do your October love reading. There is someone here who's really stressed out over you. They have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. They're thinking about you a lot and they're really stressed out. They're feeling very on edge about you and this connection. This person is either currently single or they feel very alone. Nine of Stones and Page of Cups. They're definitely planning on offering you something very soon. For some of you, this is going to be someone who's long distance or who is not in your area. You're going to have a lot of options this month. Even if it doesn't feel like that right now, you have the Three of Cups in your energy and the Two of Wands. People are going to be wanting you to pick them. So the decision is going to be in your hands. There's going to be a lot of people around you also in terms of friends, peers that are going to be giving you a lot of advice or a lot of their own opinions. And it's going to be a little harder for you to actually listen to what you want or your own gut. I feel like the people around you have a lot more influence over you this month than they would otherwise have. There's a certain level of letting your guard down this month, but there's a risk to that because while you're feeling more open than usual and you're allowing people to make suggestions and you're really taking their opinions to heart, it's going to be really easy for them to persuade you. And this feels like it's harder for you to hear what you really want, what your gut is really saying, what your heart's really saying, in terms of a certain path that you're going to pick or go down this month. There's a lot of influence around you. And people know that you have options, Aries. This is no secret. And matter of fact, that's probably why this person up here is freaking out, because they're feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot. You have the Ten of Swords reversed in your energy and the Hierophant. You're not allowing people to hurt you anymore. You're just not allowing it. It doesn't even matter to you what happens. You're protecting yourself in such a way this month that you're not allowing yourself to be devastated by anyone's actions, anyone's words. You've been through so much, Aries, it's like they can't touch you anymore. And when I say they, I mean everyone. You're getting to a point in your life where you are literally untouchable. There's a lot of growth happening around you in your career sector as well. Recently, there was someone that really disappointed you. I feel like this happened a couple months ago, earlier this year. This had to do with the idea of commitment or some kind of commitment. But you've gotten over this, and now you're stronger than ever. You're coming back better than ever, and that's why you're seeing so many people just wanting to be around you, almost needing to be around you. Because they feel like by being around you, it's also healing to them. And they're seeing the people coming towards you, they're seeing the opportunities coming towards you. As you go into November, it really is going to be like a buffet for you, Aries, when it comes to choices, options. You're going to be having people that want to come towards you as friends too. People that are going to be putting their best foot forward just to be your friend and genuinely to be your friend. I'm also getting a side story here that for some of you, you avoided something in terms of a commitment that you feel could have really had the potential to ruin your life. This was somehow not as bad as it could have been. And it's because of how you intelligently navigated that situation. There's an air sign here that is showing up around the beginning half of October. For some of you, this may have happened last month as well. This is someone who has emotional struggles. They go back and forth a lot. It's very hard for this person to make a decision because they're not grounded. This person is going to make a decision, or they already have made a decision, but that decision really led to either you or this person withholding more, pulling back more, being more emotionally reserved. Because you have the Knight of Cups reversed right next to this. I'm seeing air and I'm also seeing water, mostly for you this month, Aries. There's an energy of absolutely pulling back around the first half of October, whether you're doing it or whether they're doing it. And this is a feeling of also not being able to trust one another. The High Priestess is here. And it's because of the Four of Pentacles, that feeling of withholding emotion, withholding communication, not being expressive, not saying what really needs to be said. And I get that this person wants to come forward or offer this to you, but it's like there's a huge vacancy, there's a huge gap emotionally with this person. I'm also getting here that you suspected them as well of talking to others. You have the Four of Wands in the middle of October. That speaks about a relationship or a connection. And this is funny because this turns into someone completely different. So I feel like you were originally dealing with, or you are going to be originally dealing with, an air sign or a water sign. But you have such a strong earth sign that is showing up towards the end of October, and they're dominating your entire romance spread. They're showing up all over it. So you even have that here, Queen of Pentacles. And Judgment. For some of you, this is going to be someone from your past, but for most of you, I'm feeling it's a completely new person. This is going to be someone who fully sees the opportunity, fully sees you, and does not want to squander this, does not want to make a mistake here. It's like their eyes are wide open when it comes to you towards the end of October. They get it, and they don't want to lose it. This is someone who either doesn't have a lot of money right now, or they feel a bit rejected by you. Again, this could happen towards the end of October. I'm also getting, for some of you, this person may have legal troubles that are somehow tied financially to them, and that's what's taking a huge chunk out of their finances or their resources. And for others of you, I'm actually getting specifically an air sign that is the one that's doing this, or the one that's having these issues. But towards the end of October, Aries, there's going to be someone who feels like, almost like they have to prove themselves to you in a way, because they're not going to be feeling like they're really getting all of your attention, or it's not that they feel slighted by you, it's that they're in such a state of lack, financially or emotionally, that they don't have faith that they can really make this a reality with you. And if you have been dealing with an air sign or a water sign that has been two-timing you, you are going to have a new opportunity with an earth sign or someone that has a lot of earth in their chart. And again, that feels like a more new situation. Because someone here feels very rejected, whether it's you or them. And there is a lot of intimacy that's going to be happening this month, a lot of that sexual attraction. But I'm also sensing a fear of intimacy. So while all this intimacy is there and it's available, there's a hesitation, there's a fear behind it too. Spirit is saying, don't worry, because you are going to have this fresh start. And yes, for some of you, it is going to take place after a rejection. And that's what you've been healing from with the Ten of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups. But again, Aries, I feel like you're the one that's going to be chased towards the end of October. Whoever this earth-like person is, they're going to chase you. They're absolutely going to want you. And this Ten of Swords energy feels very karmic. But Spirit is saying you are regaining control in this situation. So if you were the underdog, you are absolutely not going to be the underdog for very long. Because you are going to be meeting a life partner, Aries. Again, if they're not an earth sign, they're going to have a lot of earth in their chart. And even though this person is currently going through some financial issues, I feel like they are good with money. I just feel like there's an issue here that's almost beyond their control, at least at this point, that's making them come through as the Five of Pentacles. But it's like they're trying to change their life around really quickly for you. It's like they're getting their shit together really quickly for you. But this is going to take some time, because it's happening towards the end of October mostly. And in the meantime, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Definitely time to heal. 10 of Swords reversed, which you have been doing. You also have abundance. Keep a positive mindset and manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Yeah, here's the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. I do feel like you were dealing with a snake, someone that was lying to you. However, I feel like this month, there's going to be some people that are actually accusing you of being the snake now. You're definitely talking to your closest people around you. It says girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single and living in the moment. And that is really the 3 of Cups energy that I was getting for you. Was there are people around you that you're going to be talking to this month that are going to be offering you advice or giving you their opinions. Be very careful to not disregard your own and follow someone else's path, because only you, Aries, know what's really going to make you happy. And I just feel like there's a certain influence over you that is going to drown out something that you know is true for you by following something that may be true for someone else, but not for you. It says not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, and self-sabotage. There's definitely someone here that does not feel good enough for you, though. And it's this person that is constantly worried about what you're doing, who you're talking to, who you're with. The dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. I am sensing a lot of changes coming into your life. I feel like this is going to happen more so as we go into next year, the beginning of next year. I'm actually seeing travel for a lot of you here. Let me see what's underneath your 6 of Swords, Ace of Stones. Okay, I was getting that for some of you. You are actually going to be moving house or putting a down payment on something. But this feels very light. This feels very freeing. This feels like a needed change and a breath of fresh air. You've been feeling like people are trying to start fights with you, or you've been feeling a lot of inner agitation mentally, a lot of frustration at certain people, particularly a water sign. This is someone who's not opening up or who's not speaking to you. Or it's like you can't squeeze an answer out of them. You can't get something out of them. You can't get them to express something. And it's making you frustrated. Spirit is saying when it comes to this earth sign, things are on hold right now, or they're moving slowly right now. But then it's going to really take off. You have Temperance, the Sun, 2 of Cups, and 9 of Cups. Wow, Aries, yes. You have that right here. This is going to be something that you really want. And because you had life partner, this is something that is going to turn into a commitment, at the very least, a relationship, if not more, as in marriage. Because I am seeing that in your romance spread, which we'll get into right now. I hope this helped you, Aries. I love you so much, and I will talk to you very soon.